Hi everyone, Jason from Makera here with another Makera Studio tutorial video, and in this one we're looking at the guided laser engraving and cutting mode for Makera Studio if you want to do laser engraving and cutting with your desktop CNC. So let's click guided mode and get started. The first thing you should do is choose the model that you're working with. So which CNC are you working with? Let's say I'm using my Carvera. And you don't actually need to concern yourself with the spindle collet diameter, as we won't be using that for our laser project. You do need to make sure that you choose the right stock material, however, as your feeds and speeds for engraving and cutting will be selected based on this stock material. So I'm working with wood, and let's say it's softwood, and the size for this should be something like this, which is totally fine. The next thing is importing your file. And in theory, you could import a 2D vector design to make vector operations. You can also import a photograph to make photo engraving operations. And you can import a combination of these files as well. So for now, let me just grab a photo, such as the Makera logo, and let's kind of talk about what the difference is. So I'm first just going to scale this down to fit in my stock, and let's click Next. Now the first recommendation in the guided mode is a laser vector operation. In this case, I don't have any vector toolpaths. I just have a photo. So I'm just going to click Next. Now it's recommending me to make a laser image engraving. And in this case, I do have an image. This is a rasterized image here. So I can click Add Laser Image Path, and then using the selection tool, select my image. Make sure you hit your checkbox. And then I can adjust the speed and power accordingly based on my material if I want to adjust off of the defaults. Then I can click Generate, and my laser image path has actually been created. It's difficult to see with your image still shown, but if I head over to the Layers tab of my object list, and if I hide this, we can actually see what our laser path would look like based on our image. But that's just one possible option here. But let's say that I actually want to create a vector engraving of this instead of a photo engraving. And a vector engraving works a little bit better when you're working with a black and white image like this. So I just restarted a new guided mode. You can see I have my setup here exactly like it was, and I have my photograph again. But let's first trace this to turn it into a vector. So I've selected this, I'm going to click Trace, and if I click OK, you'll now see that we now have a vector outline of my image here, which is pretty cool. So let's now click Next, and we are going to create a vector path. So I'm going to click Select, and I'm going to select the entirety of my vector image here, which is 16 individual shapes. And then I can choose the different types of processing modes. I can do a line if I actually want to, let's say, cut or engrave around the line, or I can do a fill if I want to burn and fill this path. In this case, let's say I want to do fill, and then click Next. We don't have an image to choose, so I'm going to skip this part of the guided mode and click Generate. And now you can see that it generated a filled engraving around my vector, which for this logo in particular would give me a much better result than actually trying to engrave the photograph through a laser image path. But there's another possible scenario where you might have a photograph and a vector and you want to combine cutting and engraving all in one. And let's see what that looks like. So I've started another guided mode, and this time I'm actually going to import two files at the same time. I'm going to import this photograph of my dog and this outline shape around my dog. So now I have a photograph and a vector, and I'm going to create a laser guided project using the guided mode accordingly. So I'm going to click Next, and the first thing is laser vector. We do have a vector, so let's click Select, and I'm going to select my vector line around my dog here and hit my check. This time I'm going to keep it on line, and I'm also going to step up my power and reduce my speed because I'm going to be cutting through. And again, you can find recommended feeds and speeds on our Wiki site. Then I'm going to click Next, and we're going to do an image path. And this is going to now be the photograph of my dog. And then I can click Generate. And now what this did is it created, if I just hide this here, and if I go into my layers list and hide my layers, it created a vector engraving path for the outline, and it created an image engraving path for the image. So you can create both vector outlines for cutting and engraving, as well as image engraving for your laser projects using your CNC. The other really cool thing here is, let's say that you want to combine your CNC milling with your laser engraving. You can do that as well. So maybe I don't want to actually engrave this vector. Let's say I actually want to machine this vector. So let me turn this line back on, and I can actually create a CNC toolpath right in this laser project. So perhaps I make a 2D contour toolpath around this outline where I might actually engrave this photo of my dog and then actually machine the outline of my dog all within one custom CNC project. And that's all there is to it for this one. Stay tuned for more on our YouTube channel and Wiki site, and thank you for watching.